Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex forecast. So first pair which I have is Aussie CAD, and what we see here on the weekly time frame, we see right now that price is was going down after this up move, and now we have this candle which is pushing up. So what situation we can have here? This might be really like a breakout retracement, this long 1 to 3 and then continuation to go up, especially that we had also this trend line breakout, and what we can see that this price might retest this trend line after breakout. So you have breakout, retest, and possible continuation. Looks quite interesting right now, especially on the lower time frame. So we will go there soon. If we pay attention for level of the support, we will get. Let me unzoom a little bit. So we will see that this whole area here was support zone, and the next one is lower. So price haven't reached this zone exactly, but it also seems that maybe price is making just like a spike, and then will push and continue to go up. So this is interesting for me. On the weekly chart, we have because right now price is pushing up, so I'm more interested to find resistance right now. So on the weekly chart, my resistance is here, and next one is higher here on the weekly chart, this. And of course, if we look for the trend line, our trend line is here. So now we have a possible situation that price will really continue. Question is, if we have really this long 1 to 3 and price really start to push up again and to retest this and maybe trend change, or still this will be just a smaller push to this resistance and another retest. And if you pay attention, we also have this trend line here. So this situation might be that, like you said, the price maybe will do this and then go and retest this again, and then we'll make this move. Okay, so but of course this we will see right now looks interesting to look for long scenarios on the lower time frames, especially that we have this daily trend line breakout. So we see that we had previously situation for possible short scenarios, but currently price is breaking our daily 36 EMA together with the daily trend line, and also is breaking this resistance zone. So for me, this is very interesting for possible continuation. This is our classic setup, if I can say, daily trend line breakout plus the 4-hour chart 1 to 3. So if we go to 4-hour chart time frame, we see that price here a little bit struggle around this zone, but now we have breakout. So if we get the setup above this whole area, yes, I would like to go and buy this. And of course, then my target is up here. If this is still false breakout, because this also might be situation that price just spike and then will go down again, then you look for short scenarios again after breakout of course this trend line. And then target can be on those lower time frames, so I would still look for this previous bottom. Yeah, so the question is, do we have breakout and continuation, or this will be just the false breakout and price will go down? But it looks very interesting right now, so it's worth to monitor this pair. Yeah, so I would say wait for long setups here or short setups here. CAD-yen. CAD-yen on the weekly chart is pushing up, it's pointing up. We see that we have very strong up move. Next resistance area on the CAD-yen is on the weekly chart is really this double top, yeah, the previous double top. So we have to go to lower time frames to see maybe some details, but definitely now it's still pointing up. So the momentum is to buy on the weekly chart. So let's go to daily. And let's see what we have here. Like I said, we have more details. So what we currently see, that price reached a strong resistance area and currently is struggling around this zone. Next area of the resistance is here. So we have still, in case of price breaks this, we have still quite much room to go. But in between, we also have this smaller area also here. Okay, so we have this up move. Price is already going for some time. If we look for the daily trend line, we will get this line. So it's very close to the 36 EMA. So what we can do right now, we see that price is struggle here. It's still holding 12 EMA, but if we are on the resistance, there is also a chance that price will make this retracement. So in this way, we have two options, or we wait for the retracement on the daily, and then we still look for buy scenarios and we target this resistance and of course next possible targets, or we look for short scenarios on the lower time frames and we try to target this, and so then we will trade in the retracement. So if we go to lower time frames for our chart, we see that also here price is struggle. So if we draw trend line on the 4-hour time frame, this is what we have right now. So I would wait really to see the price it's breaking this resistance. Then we look for buy scenarios, target this, or we wait for breakout of this trend line and we look for this short scenarios and target, of course, daily levels. So daily support, which is 36 EMA with this trend line. So if you go to 1-hour chart right now, I wouldn't jump in any trades. I would simply wait for breakout of those two levels. Okay, so this, even you see prices going up, down, so we don't have clean direction, clean situation here. So it's better to wait for breakouts and then or continuation or trades against main direction. Euro Aussie. Also interesting pair because started to retrace where to our level, which is the 36 EMA. So on the weekly chart, this can create for us weekly long 1 to 3, and we will get again continuation of this possible up move. However, for now, this retracement is quite strong. As you can see, we have quite a big candle. But if you pay attention to levels, we are currently around the support zone. So this will be interesting situation this week to see how price will react. If this holds, then like I said, we can have long 1 to 3 and continuation. If we have continuation, of course, our target is the previous top. This is also our resistance. If price decide to break this, then of course next area of the strong support on the weekly chart is down here. In between we also have support, but it's coming for me mainly from the daily chart, but also is visible on the day on the weekly, as you can see here. Okay, so we have those levels. We also have this trend line. So this level is quite good together with the 36. So this is very confluence here to make continuation. Yes. So if you go to daily chart, we will see this down move. What is also visible here, I don't use it, but if you use like we had the move and now we have retracement, like a 1-to-1 retracement, as you can see here. Yeah, so this also might give us situation that price after this will make continuation, but I personally don't use it, but also like an extra confirmation. But we will see. Yes, we have to keep in mind that market can do everything, and we can draw million lines, but market can still break this and drop down another 1000 pips, yeah, without any problems breaking our lines. So you have to remember that. Yeah, we also have daily trend line here. So daily momentum is right now to sell. The thing is that we are currently on the very good weekly level. So what we can do right now, we can still take this as a short trend on the daily, and we can still try to jump in some trades around this zone without waiting for breakouts of this. Yeah, because there is momentum. So we just do weekly chart just to understand the bigger picture. You see that this support zone is, yeah, it's always area. Yeah, so currently price is, but if I want to draw the lowest point, I would say lowest point is down here. So we still have some space for price to make this spike, and also the 36 EMA on the weekly. So because the momentum right now is to sell, we can still look for the lower time frames and wait for the retracement and still try to sell this. Okay, but it's like a day trading scalping. It's not that you jump in on the 4-hour chart. No, because simply we are on the strong level for me, of course, and the situation is that price still might reach this and can have hesitation around this zone. Okay, but right now lower time frames, day trading, scalping, wait for the retracement and look for short scenarios. we had here first false breakout, and then we had this to look for short scenarios on Friday, I think so. And if you see 15-minute chart give us 1 to 3, entry would be here, stop loss around 20, 30, 25, 30 pips. Two targets would be hit quite easily and quite fast, and yeah, so this is what we had here, and exactly the same we want to combine future retracement. Another option is to get this retracement back to the daily, create to wait for the daily short 1 to 3 and still look for short scenarios. Then we have bigger target. Of course, if price stops here and then retrace, then we look for this. Of course, whenever price breaks this line, we are interested to go long, but maybe price will still play around here before breakout. We will see. Probably this won't happen, this breakout this week. Yeah, I think that price will still struggle a little bit here in this zone. Another option is that if you see that price is reaching the support zone, you can also look for trades against main direction but you see that we have only this 1 hour chart trend line. So whenever price reach the level like this support zone, yes, and you see that it's not going anywhere, yes, that we have like false breakouts and price start to range, and whenever price starts to break this trend line, we can look for buy scenarios and target. Of course, first target will be 4 hour chart 36 EMA. Yes, and then of course you can look for the daily. If 1 hour chart is too aggressive, then you have to wait for some confirmation on the 4 hour chart that it will stop. Yeah, and then if the 36 will be close and you will get like a momentum to buy, then you can look for buy scenarios and target daily level. Okay, so we have a lot of opportunities right now on the Euro Aussie, so we need to wait to see how it develops, but it's quite interesting. Yeah, GBPN weekly chart is pointing up, broke this previous stop, and it's still climbing. So where is our next possible stop? Here. So price reached resistance as big as we can see. Yeah, this is quite strong level. Next level is up here. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches, quite strong zone for GBPN. If we look for trend line, this will be our line. So right now we are far away. So what can happen? Or still price continue without any problems, or we'll have bounces because of this strong level, and then of course price might retrace where, to the 36 or to this trend line, and then we can have reactions from those levels to go long. But of course it will take some time. Let's go to daily chart. So daily, we are around the resistance. We have this trend line on the daily chart. Yeah. So if we look for the support area on the daily chart, right now it's here and it's lower, so it's with the 36 EMA, so we can base on the 36, and then we have this support lower here. So what we can do, we can still buy even if we are on the resistance, because the candle for now it's strong. Of course, keep in mind that everything here is late because price already moved 1000 pip. However, we had some retracement in between. But we are on the resistance. This is late, but still we can do intraday trading. So I would still wait for retracement and then lower time frame combination and try to buy this still. And if we look for the for the trend line on the 4 hour chart, we will have this. So it's not so perfect, not so nice, but at least we have this. So retracements to this or to this trend line give us opportunity still to buy. And if you go to 1 hour chart, yes, we can still look for what? Retracement and lower time frame entries. Yes, only lower time frames. But there is also chance that price will, because of this resistance, will make this bigger drop. Yes, like I said, even on the daily chart. But for now, everything is pointing quite strongly. So at least first sign, I would like to see weakness on the 1 hour chart. That price is, playing, that 36 is coming. EMAs get to narrow, and then if we start to see momentum which is breaking the 36 EMA, then we can look for short trades against main direction. For now, for me, this is a little bit too strong to look for short trades. I don't trade like this. I need to see confirmation. So if you decide to take short scenarios on the 1 hour chart, then of course target is the 4 hour chart, 36 EMA with this trend line. Another option is, if it's too aggressive, you wait at least for the 4 hour chart, and then after breakout you look for short scenarios, and daily levels are your targets. And of course, like I said, you don't have to trade short scenarios. If you are a trader who trades with the main direction, you wait for the retracement, you still buy, okay? Or you wait for the daily retracement and you still buy. This is what we have here on the GPN. Let me just, so this is what we have. USDN. USDN on the weekly chart is also pointing up. It's pushing up. On the weekly chart, next resistance is up here, and of course the highest point. But I don't see anything else, so we have to go to daily. The thing is that on the weekly chart, it's pushing up. Okay, so if we go to daily, we will see right now small stop, yes, after this up move. So where is our next possible resistance on the daily? This is here. So we still have option to make continuation of this up move. We have this trend line here. Okay. We also have this support zone here. So it's with the 36 EMA. And what currently we have situation that price is in the wedge. It will be visible more on the 4 hour chart. So let's go to 4 hour time frame. And if you pay attention, we are in the wedge. It's more visible on the 4 hour chart because we have this, or also we can draw it from this level, but it will be the same line. Whatever we do, it will be the same line. Here it's even better because we have more touches. So if I go back to daily chart, we will get right now this. So what we can do, breakout, and then of course continuation to this level. If you like, breakout of this, and then short scenarios, and target will be 36, support with the trend line. So you have to keep in mind that the trend line, that if there is enough room to take this, it should be, yes, as we can see here, it's around 100 pips, so might be interesting. Yeah. So basically the best way is to wait for breakouts. Okay, if you get breakout of this, of course your target is here, but also keep in mind to achieve some profits or break even at least on the previous top. So it will be still nice to see that price is struggle, and then we have breakout, because then our targets are big enough. Yeah, but keep in mind, yes, because sometimes the price is breaking and then it's making this bigger retracement. We will see. Right now it seems like this, so we wait for breakouts, or if you like, you can trade in this zone here, but of course keep in mind that we are in the wedge, so ideally you want to see the price here and then buy, or here and then sell. In between, you see, it's quite difficult sometimes. We had this breakout, so we could say, okay, price continue, but price went up and then spike and start to range. So that's why it's a little bit always difficult inside of the range, because we can have signals, but they will be false. So it's better to get this, sell, this, buy, or you wait for breakouts. Okay, so this is USDN. And the last one is gold. Gold right now is not going anywhere. It's in the range. So we are still around the same zone. Right now, price is struggling on the 12 on the weekly chart. Is making for us like still long 1 to 3. Of course, we wanted to see retracement back to 36, continuation. But right now, price just stopped here and it's not going anywhere. Of course, our goal is the highest point. Yes, there is also a trend line like this, but you see the angle is so small that we can just base on the resistance area. This is the highest point, this is the previous top, and this whole area is resistance. So now daily chart, we can see that we still have this trend line. Yeah, so it's still good line even if we are in the range, but like you said, you can draw this, you can draw this, and basically, no, we don't need this trend line, to be honest. Wait for breakout, look for buys, target this, look for breakouts, and then where is our goal? 36 EMA. So let's mark the 36 just to be sure where is our target. There is also small support zone, as you can see. So yeah, so this is our next goal. So if you go to 4-hour chart, visible, clear, yes, even here we have this highest point, here is the lowest point. So again, or we wait for breakouts, yes, or if you like to trade in the range, wait for this level, look for buy scenarios, look for this level to sell, okay? If we go to 1-hour chart, this is what I don't like in the ranges in the middle. You see, now we have range, some false breakouts, up, down. So it's really like here, price reached bottom, went up, started to range, never continued to here. We had false breakout, and then price went lower. So that's why it's better still to wait for this level or this level and then look for clear situations. Okay, so guys, that's all from my side about the forex. Later on tomorrow I will also upload indices forecast. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, just let me know or put the comments below the video. Wish you all great weekend, and we hear soon. Bye.